like basketball is more or less just the way that we fund our Coke. That's what we're actually interested in.
Yeah, it's
Cody, did you take high school English? Have you never heard of the
I
word?
will tell you.
My God. It's just like,
This is not my best.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Gentlemen.
You beat Joey. Joey was mid. Joey was mid.
inhale.
It takes him a long time to fill those decrepit old lungs. I took advantage of that millisecond of opportunity.
Oh, guys, you ready for episode 103? Welcome to the Juice Boys Show. Three brothers-in-law. So freaking stupid. We have yet to get any smarter. The IQ has only gone down in this time together. Over 103 episodes.
That is accurate. Yeah.
Juice Junkies can testify. Of course. Sports podcast for the sports morons by the sports morons. Shows drop every Friday. Oh, I'm the third turd. Maybe one day I'll get a better, cooler nickname like you guys. We got the Sultan of Sift, Jojo Potato, and Mr. Pulp, the professor himself, Pelletier.
Absolutely.
He is drowning in corn. He's got a Cornhusker jacket, a Cornhusker shirt. He's probably got corn in his pants. Who knows? But how we doing, fellas? We got a big docket. And Joey's showing up.
It is not lost on me that for the first time we hit our juicy parlay this last week. And all of a sudden, DraftKings reaches out to me and they're like, we would like to buy you some Husker shit. And I was like, you know what? I've earned this. Thank you.
Yes, we earned this together.
Yeah, I have ensconced myself in Nebraska and,
Oh, with our bets? That's not fun.
pretty much. Yeah.
cashed in.
On the backs of your excellent picks.
DraftKings actually, I can't believe that was actually real. You didn't get scammed. That DraftKings actually bought you Nebraska stuff.
A Nebraska jacket and shirt. Thank you. Shout out to VIP host Tyler at DraftKings.
Wait, are we sponsored? Did you work that angle yet?
I seem
Have
to be.
you? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I would highly encourage all the juice junkies to just bet all the money that you have. And eventually they'll be like, thank you for that. And here's a jacket.
Yeah, here's a jacket to make up. Joe, are you eating food in the middle of the recording? That's bullshit. This is a high-quality professional podcast.
I'm absolutely not eating.
I saw you chewing something.
I was swallowing my beer. I'm not chewing anything.
Okay.
I just saw something shiny out of the corner of my eye, and I was a squirrel. And so then I got distracted. But
I apologize. I apologize. Guys, should we hop into? We got a lot going on in the sports docket. NBA and NHL did kick off. We're not going to hit on it right this second.
Don't care.
However, one quick thing.
I guess we're going to hit on something.
Okay, I guess we are going to hit on it.
Round Ball Rock is back, and
Yes, it is.
Inside the NBA is on ESPN, which automatically makes them a better network. So, and that's
Michael Jordan's back. Michael Jordan's back.
Yep. And that's our NBA preview. There we go.
There it is, boys.
The whole thing.
NHL, Joe hit on. What'd you say? Avs are favorites to win? Is that where you're?
Avs
or
are
is that
by
Homer?
No, it's not Homer. They are by far the best team in the league. They do not have a regulation loss yet. So they lost last night to the Mammoth, who actually kind of digging the Mammoth's look and their logo and their whole vibe. It's kind of cool. Wish they were called the Utah Yeti, but I digress. You know, but so the Avs only have 2 overtime losses, 6 regulation wins. They are top of the NHL in points.
Wait, isn't the loss a loss, or do you need to learn me?
No, you get a point. You get a point for
He used to get a point for overtime.
Yeah, so they scored a point in every game. So that's
no. We've
absolutely
definitely spent a decent chunk of time not talking about these two topics.
Yeah, you're right. Should we move on? Thanks for the preview, Joe. All right,
Morons, baby.
we're gonna end with NFL, but let's do a World Series preview / Ohtani had the greatest game of all time, and George Springer puts a knife in our buddy's Dell's dream.
It's just awful. It's just awful.
Let's hit on all three real quick. What do you guys think? Ohtani is.
I screwed Dell last week by bringing it up and saying by this time we'll be doing a World Series preview. I screwed him.
That was your fault.
It is my fault, and I'm sorry. But still, I still stand by my big dumper take. He had a home run in that game. Julio Rodriguez is outstanding. They're going to have a good team for a long time. They're young, but damn, just
that was their shot, though, man.
Heart-wrenching for the Mariners fans. You're up 2-0, 70% chance to win the series. You lose in the 8th inning on a 3-run home run to George fucking Springer, one of the biggest cheaters in baseball history. He was on the Astros, remember?
He was.
Astros,
Ooh, that
fan,
man.
the trash can Astros. So
Has anyone checked on Dell, actually?
I have. I was talking to
buddy
him the whole
Dell.
time,
Okay.
and Chris reached out.
I texted him, and all I got back was it had to be Springer.
It had to be Springer. I mean, it was just, of course, that's who it's just. And now Springer is probably going to be a Hall of Famer just because of his postseason accolades. Just the same way that Julian Edelman might get in with
Or
like
Eli Manning, yeah.
100 catches, but he was the all-time leader in postseason catches. So that sucks. Now they're going up. I don't want to hate the Blue Jays. I like the city.
No,
of Toronto.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
their team.
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero put together one of the best postseasons we've ever seen.
After having a rough regular season. Not his normal. I think he turned around in the back half of the season, but he was struggling there
Yeah, he
for
was
a
struggling.
while.
Yeah, and he just started raking in the last 2 series against the Yankees and the Mariners. So I think they have a legitimate shot against the Dodgers. But what did we just see Shohei Ohtani do? I mean,
Chris, do you have a stat line handy at all?
Unbelievable.
10 strikeouts?
10 strikeouts, 3 ding dongs.
6 innings pitched, no earned runs. Like,
Juice Junkies, to let you know, the big potato this week is greatest single individual performance in a game.
Because
All just as an extension of like, has anybody ever actually competed with that insane of a stat line? Like, is there something that we could pull up that even like matches that? I don't think there's anything that can exceed.
I'm not going to use this one, but I did look. Babe Ruth in the World Series pitched 14 scoreless innings, but
not
he had
against
one,
black people.
He had 1 RBI. Okay, Joe. All right.
Yeah, not against black people.
I mean, the idea of pitching and like that's the only comparison is 14 scoreless runs. He had 1 RBI. It was a 2-1 win, but 3 ding dongs.
And
That's
they were
nutty.
moonshots. One of them left Dodger Stadium, and Dodger Stadium is massive. They went out of. I've never seen anybody hit it out of the stadium before. I mean, it's just it's absolutely absurd.
Also, go ahead. Sorry.
He is the greatest baseball player we've ever seen. And you cannot even say that anymore with Babe Ruth. You can't.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth was sucking down smigs and eating hot dogs and drinking beers
And still hitting 714 home runs.
Still hitting ding dongs.
Let's think about the opposite of that argument is he was doing that and then also performing. Also, we got to give a shout out to, I don't know if we've railed this, but it's been reported that the Dodgers ownership has gotten all $700 million of his contract paid for because of the ticket sales, merch, international sales.
already.
Oh my God.
In
So
2 years?
in 2 years,
That's
I can't
incredible.
remember if we trashed or maybe we trashed them like kicking the can down the road as far as payment, but
I don't even know that we trashed them as much as it was like, holy shit, what is even happening?
maybe that was it. But they've already recouped the money because it was an international play. Japan is huge. LA was the closest baseball city in America. They played a big game, and I guess they've recouped all the money, which is
I
That is
didn't
insane.
doubt the Dodgers' ability to cover it.
I did.
The Dodgers. Like, I didn't doubt that whatsoever. It's more so just like, what is like, you're like, I'm going to pay you until your grandchild turns 50.
Yeah. 70 million a year. And they're like, oh, we got it. $700 million. Oh, we got it in 2 years. I mean,
they've recouped their investment. So who should be the favorite,
America's
Joe?
$39 trillion in debt. So it's, money makes no sense. Money makes
guys.
absolutely no sense.
If monetary policy is where the show goes, we're in trouble.
I think we're exactly the voices who should be.
Is that
speaking.
all right? Oh, well, we'll watch a YouTube video and hop on that. Joe, who's the favorite? Who should be the favorite? Sounds like it's the Dodgers, obviously.
Dodgers
but-
are the favorite. The Dodgers
Yeah.
are the favorite. If the
They
Blue
haven't
Jays,
lost in the postseason, right?
no, they lost. They went to Game 5 against.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
So
I
one,
forgot
they
who
lost.
played.
They lost.
They've got one loss in the postseason.
I forgot.
That's pretty
who
good.
I forgot who they beat in the DS, but it doesn't matter at this point. You know, it's just like that. We knew this was going to happen. It's just like their starting pitching is just insane. And then you just throw in Ohtani and Mookie Betts at the plate, and it's like
Freddie Freeman,
Freddie Freeman's like
Clayton
Jesus
Kershaw.
Christ.
Oh gosh.
Kershaw got lit up. I don't think he'll pitch in the postseason anymore. I don't think he'll pitch in the World Series. But if the Blue Jays can get past the starters for the Dodgers, which is extremely hard. Blake Snell and Blake Snell and Glasnow and
that if
and
is doing a
Yamamoto.
lot of heavy lifting in this sentence.
If they can get to the bullpen, they got a good shot. So if they can rough up some starting pitching early, but that's their only chance. That's their only. I mean, if Vladdy can just continue mashing, let's see.
It just goes to show that you can buy a championship
in baseball, 100%.
In baseball, 100%.
Baseball is like the league to do it.
Yeah,
in.
that is the one where I'll just print more money and I'll do okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, when you're the Dodgers, when you're the Yankees, like the checkbook does not end.
no, you'll be just fine. So baseball wrapping up. We will follow. Sorry to our buddy Dell. Hope you're doing okay.
Love you, Dell. That was rough, man.
There's always next year. There's always next year.
At least your Seahawks are kicking ass, bro.
There you go. Let's hop into it. A lot of crazy stuff going on. We have Russell Wilson and Sean Payton reigniting their love for each other,
Yes.
which I think is great.
Just a couple of bros.
We have the Donkeys with an epic comeback, also going up against the Cowboys next. So that'll be a wild game because they don't play defense, but the Broncos do. But the Broncos' offense isn't awesome, but then they are. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very weird.
It's a weird
matchup.
game. Aaron Rodgers goes back to Green Bay to become, I think, maybe the 4th or 5th to beat all 32 teams, and he's going to be in Lambeau. A lot of games going on. Raiders have no soul after the Chiefs beat it out of them.
Oh,
Jesus, they are
Beat it out.
They are
It was
a dumpster.
It was
fire.
not great. Joe Flacco is God Joe, is what I've heard.
No, he's not.
He is him.
He has great
He
receivers.
is him.
Ravens are probably win or they have like one more maybe L for they got to go on a
have to
run.
win out.
Coming
They
off
have
a
to win
bye.
out. Yeah.
Jackson Dart's real. There's just so much going on, guys. Sam Darnold's great, I guess. I don't fucking know. What's your favorite
Jackson
NFL
Smith and
story
Jigba
going
might
on?
be the best in the league.
I
Like,
know.
what the hell no.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Patriots and Bills are good, but they've played nobody. Hey, you start us off with that, Chris. Let's talk about that one.
Patriots and Bill. You're just deciding
him
that
to
for
start
me.
it? Yeah.
What if that's not what I want to
Chris,
talk about?
No, because Chris has the schedule that they've played, and it's nobody. But like Joey thinks Drake May's amazing, but
He
hasn't played
is.
anyone.
Drake May.
I mean, you got to play who you got to play. Like, I'm not going to disagree with Joey. Like,
Okay.
you are still playing NFL teams. Like, you got to play who you got to play. He has stepped up. He is putting up the stats. He's putting
It's not what I thought.
wins in the win-loss record. Like, that's all that matters. Now, let's talk about what I actually want to talk about.
There we go.
Fact that the Broncos, week in and week out, make me hate the Broncos and love the Broncos. And then Sean Payton is like, you know what I'm going to do at this podium? I'm going to stir up some shit that nobody asked me about. I'm going to
Literally
just
no one.
go out of my way to be a dick again. That dude is just an asshole. He is so
Unbelievable.
difficult
He
to
really
be
just
a fan
is.
of. He is so difficult to root for. It's like, all right, man, like, thanks for the success, but like, could you just put a fucking muzzle on it? Could you just not?
Yeah.
It's
Does
just
someone
like, it
know
was
the story? What
uncalled- it
happened
was
here?
uncalled for.
Yeah.
So he was in the post-game press conference, and he was saying, I was talking to the Giants owner, John Mara, and I was saying, we were really hoping that you would make the quarterback switch after our game. So it's basically saying we wanted to just thump Russell Wilson because we hate Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson comes out and just rips him a new ass and says, no class. And he said, remember, this
deservedly
is
so.
the bounty. This is the bounty gate guy and all of this. And
True. Everyone
it
forgets
is.
Sean Payton.
He was suspended for a year, and Kevin James played him in a movie.
We kind of forget that he was paying players to hurt people. At least his coordinator was. But like, we kind of forget about that, don't we?
He knew about it.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah.
There's no way he did.
But Russell Wilson, like, you can't
He's
beat
not a
the
good
shit.
person.
He's just not.
straight up not a good person, but he's a hell of a coach.
Poor Russell Wilson, just a backup over here. He's just
There's
trying
no
to
reason
figure
for
it out.
that. There's no reason for that to be said. There was no reason the Broncos should have won that game.
No.
I still
Did you see
don't
that
understand
the Giants
what
went
happened.
ahead and sent their kicker packing? They're like, clearly this is your fault.
Yeah.
Well, he did miss 2 extra points, then that
did.
would have changed
He
everything.
did, but also neither of those would have mattered if.
But he was already a
did
backup kicker
defense.
too.
Yeah,
True.
Just
you had an actual
horrific.
defensive coordinator. None of that would have mattered.
defense.
You were so far ahead.
Man, it was just
Prevent defense,
such
and that's all you got to do.
terrible defense in that fourth quarter. I've never seen anything like it. They were down 26-8 with 5 minutes left. How the hell did that happen?
They would
it's just
prevent
like-
defense so fast. Yeah, it was so
They
crazy.
didn't even like miraculously push OT. They came back in regulation and won that game. Like, Way to go, Bo.
And they were given that pass interference that was a little shaky.
It was super shaky.
But like,
he was playing the ball. That was trash.
But still, they scored. They still just had to get one stop. Here's my big question. This has nothing to do with I'm a Chiefs fan, but which one was a bigger win? A bigger like statement?
Nothing to do with it. Yeah.
No, I'm curious because I think there's pros and cons of each. The Chiefs, who literally took the soul out of the Raiders, like literally they were kneeing the ball with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. They were kneeling.
This is what the Giants should have been
Raiders
doing.
didn't have soul left.
No, I know, but like the Chiefs ran more play. No, the Chiefs had more first down than the Raiders ran plays. I mean, it was professional football.
My God.
So is it that? But they're also a terrible team, or the Broncos making an epic comeback against not a great team? I think they're both very respectable.
Go with the Broncos.
Would you?
It's like the Raiders. Like they asked Jacoby Myers, "Would you like to be traded?" He's like, "Yeah, absolutely, yes,
Please get me out." Yes.
yes."
But it was Geno Smith, Pete Carroll. I guess the whole thing. You still have to beat, like you said, beat the team on the schedule. But they didn't beat them.
I'm not like no shade. I'm just not gonna like give extra accolades for the fact that like you went out and just trounced a team that like has already given up.
I don't know if they fully.
It's like,
I mean, now they think they have.
It's like going and beating the Saints. It's like, congrats, man. But like eventually, like you're beating up on a JV team at best.
Dude, the Saints are still playing. The Raiders
are. The Raiders.
The Raiders aren't even showing up anymore.
At least Pete Carroll's young enough to build a program over the next decade,
for Ashton Genty. That dude is legit. And he's like, I have just walked in.
And Max Crosby, yeah.
It makes me think of like Michael Jordan getting added to the Bulls, and they're like, basketball is more or less just the way that we fund our Coke. That's what we're actually interested in. And he's like, I'm like the guy, guys.
Yeah.
Like, can we get our shit together? And they're like, but the Coke, man.
Yeah. And they kept saying Jacoby Myers, guys. Jacoby Myers he's a subpar receiver, but he's the Raiders' number one.
He's a solid number 2.
Yeah,
he is more than plenty good enough to go anywhere else and like make a difference. I don't think he's like some extreme, but like
just so.
But like, for one of like your defining players to be like, yes, I'm like not even like Stephon Diggs throwing a hissy fit, DK Metcalf throwing a hissy fit, anything like. He's just like, I am broken. I'll go anywhere. Trade me to Montreal. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I'd rather play for the Alouettes. Yeah. I think, okay, so we could trash on the Raiders all we want, but the Giants aren't a bad team. They have a good
roster. Record shows they are a bad team.
Okay, the record shows they're a bad team.
You are what your record says.
They started Russell Wilson the first 3 weeks. All right. And then Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo are good. They are good players, man. And it was not on
without Neighbors, too.
It wasn't on
surprisingly
that
so.
game. It was on the coaches. The play calling was horrific. You have Cam Scatterbo run the freaking ball and run down the clock. Like that interception to Stranad was just unacceptable.
That was a very rookie.
Why would you put that on the rookie in that situation? You run the ball, waste down their timeouts, and you punt deep. There is no reason to pass the ball ever when you're up 26-8 with 5 minutes left.
And if they even have a D coordinator with a pulse, they beat the Cowboys, they beat the Broncos. They're 4-2, and we're having a completely different conversation.
Seriously. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, Giants.
No, that was just
insane.
And the offensive play call, like you said, Joe. Like even with the last 2 minutes, they were just throwing like bombs. There was no like they had their timeouts. They could have used the middle of the field. It felt like just kept throwing prayers. It was very odd.
And Broncos should have had 3 interceptions on that last drive. They
should have
each other and dropping. I was just
Joey, apologize to Joe Flacco for us real quick before we move on.
No, I will not.
Admit it.
This is Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco has one epic, godlike game every year, and then he'll be so subpar the rest of the way. But
I was happy to see him.
He'll have this game, and then he'll go and like knock the shit out of somebody out of nowhere. But then outside of that, you're like, I'm gonna forget that Joe Flacco exists again until out of nowhere he just like rises to the occasion once he's once the team is fully irrelevant. He'll go and just like ruin someone else's season.
Yeah,
and
you don't need a
the Joe Flacco story.
You don't need a playbook when you have T. Higgins and Jamar Chase against a subpar defense.
That guy can throw it up.
He threw it,
but still, just their timing was incredible.
30 times.
Yeah,
I mean, 30 times. That's insane. So yeah, he had 160 yards and 2-3 tutties, but it was just like, yeah, he's that good. So it's just like, I mean, once they go against a real defense, which is shocking that Pittsburgh defense is bad. That's the first time you can ever say that in a Mike Tomlin coach team. But they're just not a good defense. And Aaron Rodgers is playing just good enough to make them
He's
okay.
all right. He's doing okay.
You know, but it's just like whoever's going to come out of that division is going to get stomped in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, there's that division is supposed to be a powerhouse, and it's
We got Lamar's back in practice this week, so we'll see what happens if
He's
they can start
expected to play, I think.
Yeah, see if they can start rattling off some wins. But they're 1-5, 1-6. I mean, that's not good. They got a big hill ahead of them, which brings me to my next topic here. Drake,
are you? Oh,
Okay.
I was going to
No.
move on to the
5-2,
Jeez.
head of the top in the AFC.
We already covered this one.
Yeah, we already
I know.
covered
I'm
this
just
one.
saying.
I had everything there was to say.
Listen to their upcoming schedule.
Listen to the
Browns.
previous schedule.
Browns, Falcons,
Great.
Buccaneers.
Awesome.
That's going to be tough. Jets, Bengals, Giants.
What are we reading
Bills.
this now?
That's going to be tough. Ravens, Jets, Dolphins. They might finish the season 13-4 by just playing football. I mean, this is absurd. The Patriots are on the actual path to be the number 1 seed when they won a combined 8 games the last 2 years. I mean, Mike Vrabel, just give him the head coach of the year right now. I mean, this is incredible. I'm so excited.
There's a combined 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins on their schedule so far.
Yeah, I mean that is
It might be that less on the way out.
backwards into the most cupcake schedule of all
I don't
time.
know how that worked.
What an all-time stroke of luck for your boys.
Let's hit on just the Dolphins' embarrassment. You almost feel bad for them, guys.
I texted
don't.
listener Lewis, before we
bad.
recorded just to see if he would like to say anything.
It's bad.
And man, he sounded like a player for the Raiders. Like he just sounds like a broken man.
Are you done with Tua? I mean,
Yeah, he's done
McDaniel's
with
probably on his way out, but Tua, you did
He
pay.
said that he thinks the fact that both Tua is being played and that Mike McDaniel is still employed, like makes him think that the future of the Dolphins is bleak. Like he's thinking that they're going to like try again with one of them, and that's just going to extend the shit further. And make
Well, it has to be Tua, right? Because you paid him. It would have to be
who else do
Tua?
they have?
I mean,
whatever Thompson
else do you
again,
do?
Skylar Thompson. Yeah.
Like, what else do you even do at this point?
Guys, the
Like, I think
Browns
you just
blew
keep-
him out.
I
5-2
think you just
Gabriel.
keep trotting Tua out there and be like, hopefully you put together enough decent game tape to where somebody's going to wind up being desperate for a QB that they think that they can refurbish and they'll eat a decent chunk of that cost. We can ship him off and draft high.
It's
I
depressing for
think
the
that's the
Dolphins.
only option that you have.
Let's hit on it super quick on the way out. CSU coaches can't.
Oh God.
Norval.
Get it.
He went 8-4 last
Just
year.
a little local radio segment here. Bad. He's gone.
Their
He's out.
first
absurd.
bowl game in like 9
But they
years.
were bad this year. I mean, they were like
McElwain.
They're bad this year, but they were 8-4 last year. I mean, they're trying to build a program. You can't be great every
you lost to
single
the
season.
deaf and the blind at home. What do we like? I don't know, guys.
I mean, Fowler Nicolosi sucked ass this year, and he's off the team. He's not even on the team anymore. So it's just like they I don't know what the hell happened and imploded, but that he was our best coach since Sonny Lubick, and it's just like
he wasn't good either. That's the thing. He wasn't.
They
that
went
good.
8-4 last year, Cody. Like, I
But
mean, it's just
who
like-
have they lost to this year? They should have lost to UNC. They lost to the deaf and the blind at home. They got their ass kicked for homecoming at home.
They
Like,
destroyed Fresno 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, out
and
of
then and then
nowhere.
they got their asses kicked, and then he gets fired. It's like you beat Fresno by like 30. You know, and there was like 17-point dogs going into that game. So it's like it just makes no
Joey.
sense.
they think they're going to the
This is
Pac-12
life
and
for
they
a
got
team in the Pac-12. This is what life is like to be a team in the Pac-12 when you're not Oregon,
There's
Washington, or USC.
USC.
Like that,
or
that's
they want to
pretty
get that
much
higher. Yeah, they're thinking, Chris, it'll be a sexier job in the offseason, so get rid of it
Who's
now.
gonna
But-
want it?
They won.
But it's a Pac-12 job. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It will be a Pac-12 job. So get the Mountain
I
West
agree.
coach out.
I think they're overplaying their hand here. I think they're way overplaying their hand here.
Yeah, that's their move,
was
but who knows if
absurd.
it'll actually work. Oh, guys, I've missed you all so much.
Should have been on the last week's tie. One of the worst firings ever. Just what the hell?
Let's talk about last
The
week's
worst
show.
ever. Oh, my
Worst
God.
ever? Jeez.
Well,
Music
I mean,
man.
Not good.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
Man.
Oh, buddy. We're back, episode 103. Thanks for tuning in with a long music break. So long. Almost like Stairway to Heaven long. You know what I mean?
That is long.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for the laugh. That was a courtesy laugh. Appreciate that.
Did you see I can laugh without coughing now? It's amazing.
You can do it. Pneumonia Joe. Yeah, he's almost back, guys. He's
He
almost back.
survived.
Chris, you have a claim to shame, which is
do.
great. That's very humbling of you. You also have a squeeze?
Yeah, they're kind of a 1-2 punch. They'll go together. You'll
Okay,
see.
let's see what you got. You started.
Yeah, so boys, first and foremost, claim to shame on my own damn self. Just circling back around on how much shit I have talked on Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He goes down for a couple of weeks, and this otherwise stacked Ravens team
Sucks.
like they've still got Derrick Henry. They've still got a loaded defense. They've still got plenty of talent at their skill positions, and they have no game plan, no idea.
They look lost
what
too.
to do when Lamar Jackson isn't just like stepping in and just willing them into relevance. And so first and foremost, my God, Lamar Jackson keeps finding new ways of making me come to grips with just how freaking wrong I was with talking shit about him as a quarterback and an athlete. And in addition to that, my squeeze is I think it's time that they move on from John Harbaugh. The dude,
It's been
dude has
starting.
not turned the corner and is being completely exposed of like your entire season long game plan is Lamar will figure it out.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to have a plan B.
Other injuries.
I have
though.
Lamar
Oh,
Jackson.
Man.
Like, I think it's time to move on. They haven't turned the corner for the level of talent that they've had. And now all of a sudden Lamar going down leaves him exposed to the fact that, like, ultimately the number one thing that you're paid to do as a head coach is to always be ready to pivot, to always be ready to rewrite the playbook in accordance to what you've got and what the other team is giving you. And he is just demonstrating that he just does not have that gas.
Or are you saying mid-season? Or are you saying
No.
Okay.
I think he's more than earned. Like you get to,
it's a mutual
finish out this season. He can go and try elsewhere. Like he's still a good head coach. He will.
Well, he's
get
like the
another-
third longest tenure, third oldest. He's in that top
think
five
it's-
of.
I think it's time for him to go to take his talents elsewhere and allow the Ravens to bring in some new blood. Yeah, I think it'll be a mutual agreement that we should do something different.
Boy.
I think it's time.
He's got to be the longest or second longest, right behind Tomlin. But I think there's nobody else in the league. It was
been there
Belichick,
forever.
but yeah, and not anymore.
with a single team, yeah. I think he's the third longest just in the league too. He's one of those. Wow, Chris. I know
Hey, you know, John, Fort Collins is a hell of a town. There's an opening.
There
buddy.
we go.
There's an
Reaching out.
opening.
Hey.
So yeah.
Joe, that was a
Some
group. That
Harbaugh
was
brand khakis.
Yeah.
wow, Chris. I mean, I think it's getting that way, but then
it's
you could turn
time,
out like the
boy.
Titans. You could turn out with you got rid of a Rock and Vrabel.
I know it's a gamble. It's absolutely a gamble, but I think the Ravens are looking at the level of talent and the fact that they still want their Super Bowl window to be open. Do we think that the reason that we haven't reached there is because of the lack of talent or that the coaching hasn't been there?
I don't know. What
Like
side of-
ultimately, I think it's the coaching.
oh gosh, you just hurt my head because I don't know.
He can't get over the hump. He won with Flacco, which is still just a miracle. But that
He
was
did win
and
a
now
Super Bowl.
Flacco
That was one of the
keeps
greatest
stepping
defenses
in.
we've ever seen. But
Flacco has played for all 31 other teams and has been able to just plug and play and still still
besides
be
the
good.
Broncos and the Jets.
No, the Broncos. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
didn't
he
work
was
out.
terrible. But then again, so were the Broncos just across the board at that point.
Yeah, they were really bad.
Wow, Chris, I'm gonna chew on that. I don't know. I think his seat's getting hotter, but I would be nervous.
I think
to
it's
get rid of
time. I think it's time.
Joey.
Moron Mountain time, my friend. All right. This Moron Mountain is sponsored by former listener Kendall. Okay. And I'm nominating Mr. Third Turd, Cody McCoy.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Listeners,
What did I do now?
to this exchange. Kendall sends Cody. I've been seeing posts about the Lions secondary since the Monday night game. People are calling them the Legion of Whom, and I can't stop laughing at it. They're calling them the Legion of Whom because nobody knows who the hell they are. They're playing
any of them?
four backups, okay? Cody's response, wait, what is whom? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, and she said, wait. I was like,
You sure are, aren't you?
or maybe, so Kendall's response, or maybe, are you unaware of the Legion of Boom nickname? Cody.
Oh, so she tried to save
I know
me.
the Legion of Boom. The Chiefs were the Legion of Zoom, baby. Well, what do you need an explanation of then?
Wait, Legion of Zoom, baby.
Yeah, Zoom, baby. Yeah. What whom meant?
I said this to both
Yes,
of us, FYI.
literally the whom word. Cody, did you take high school English? Have you never heard of the word?
I will tell you.
My God. It's just like,
This is not my best. I was working. I was on the computer. I was on calls. I was just quickly looking. I just wasn't digesting. And that's
the
on.
Legion of Whom is hilarious. And
I
do you
wasn't
know-
connecting
do
the
you know-
dots.
Do you know what whom is?
No,
Are
I
you
do now.
aware?
I understand. I was confused because it sent the picture. You know what? I ate it. This is me. I was going
you
too
use-
fast. Wasn't paying attention. can't spell. I can't read. It's a me problem.
Whom is the objective case of the pronoun.
Okay,
And it is used when a person is the object of a verb or preposition, not the
We're really
subject.
raising the bar here today.
Really?
So there we go, Cody. I don't know if you can get off of that one. I'm
That's
just
a-
putting,
that's a
I'm just putting in the book. Cody's a moron.
That's a great nickname. I just didn't connect a lot of dots.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It's
and
hilarious.
it is infinitely more funny
And
by you
I
just
will be-
not getting it.
I will be truly honest with you. Up until you until you read it out loud, I was like, well, I don't know the joke that I'm missing. It's been a full 8 hours since that conversation happened with Kendall.
Yeah.
And,
So,
I-
and she immediately sent it to me and Chris.
Oh, if that
So,
was 8
yeah,
hours
thank you.
ago, it
Yeah.
it had to have been you hit send and she was like, "Oh my god."
it was. I think I texted back and then I was on a call and then I was getting ready and oh shit,
Yeah.
that's bad, guys.
You got.
There's no defending that. I gotta. There's
that one, buddy.
that might be the dumbest thing I've ever.
Yeah. And the world now knows,
Well,
especially in Ghana. And
The good people of Ghana.
Do you think the Ghanese
they
know
know-
about whom?
they now know the proper way to use who
They
and
probably
who.
do.
Yeah. So
Me and the Ghana people learned today.
that's right.
That one hurts.
Way to go.
There's nothing I can say. There's whom I can apologize to. Huh?
No.
No. That would be the subject. So yeah, that would be who. So yeah.
So you're saying I just made it
You
worse?
tried. Hey, you stepped
tried.
up to the plate. You struck
tried.
out, but you stepped up to the
have.
plate.
Joey,
Proud of you.
if people like Chris and Joey, if people like you two want to submit their
Okay.
squeeze of the week, most outlandish take, they're Moron Mountain, where they nominate the biggest moron in their life for many different things. And our claim to shame, like
number of
Chris eating crow, good for you. Hey, let's give a round of applause to Chris.
Yeah.
Good
Job. Finally.
That's tough.
Telling you Lamar's
That's the
that's
claim
tough.
of shame that just
Years.
keeps on giving.
That's a
every
tough.
single season.
Anyone who does a claim to shame, we give them respect because that's what you gotta do. How do they do so, Fred?
Listeners, friends, juice junkies, you could submit your most outlandish sports take, Moron Mountain nominee, or claim to shame by emailing us at juiceboyshow@gmail.com or send us a DM on Instagram at juiceboysshow. It has the pulp. We'll read it on the show. World Traveler Chris,
Hello.
who's sponsoring today's show?
Today's episode of the Juice Boy Show is brought to you by the Denver Broncos Experience.
Oh, okay.
We are fast approaching the halfway mark of this NFL regular season, which means by now the Denver Broncos Experience has taken an average of 10 years of life from every last dedicated Denver fan. Yes, truly, this season has had it all. 2 heartbreaking losses on walk-off field goals, 5 total wins, only one of which was actually enjoyable to watch, and 1 win that hit with all the fun and excitement of the Cuban Missile Crisis. The
Wait, what?
Denver
Hold on, wait,
Broncos
what?
Experience is your surefire route
questions.
to early onset dementia and a heart disorder to boot. Whether you're a loyal, native-born Coloradan or just want to ensure you start every week with the worst possible Sunday, the Denver Broncos Experience will have you more hairless than Joe and more pissed off than McCoy at a Little League game. The Denver Broncos Experience. Because mile-high expectations come with a mile-high crash back down to earth. Warning, the Denver Broncos experience is not recommended for children under the age of 13, the elderly, those at risk for a heart attack, or Russell Wilson.
Anybody who wants to cook, do not be part of
Cooking. No cooking involved.
When he tweeted, he did a hashtag Let's Ride. Good for him. I mean, he's riding the trademark. He's just,
That's beautiful.
he took the joke. All right, guys, our big top, like Chris said earlier, Shohei Ohtani had maybe the greatest single day or at least the Mount Rushmore of single day greatness in his job. 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts, 6 scoreless in the playoffs. So the boys went out searching for the other, maybe equal, greatest individual performance in sports history. Who would like to go first? Joey, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, I think I will because I want to steal this one before you can get to it.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and I think I know what you're
dude.
talking
I feel
about.
like he
great.
owes that to you after last week.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Earn this,
because you
McCoy.
stole
Take it away.
mine. Okay, so let's take us back to April 20th, 1986. A young and up-and-coming Michael Jordan
Okay.
goes up against arguably the greatest team in basketball history with the Larry Bird and Kevin McHale Celtics.
Robert Parrish. Yeah.
Robert Parrish, somebody you keep going, Danny Ainge, they were just absolutely stacked. What is
In the
Jordan?
the peak of it, too. Peak
the
of
peak.
Boston. Yep.
This is in the middle of Bird's 3 consecutive MVPs. This is right after they won. They beat Magic and won one of their 3 titles of the 80s. Michael Jordan, and as you said, was coming off of the Booga Sugar Bulls and trying to shape them into prominence. No one really believed that Jordan was really that good. All right, that was until he goes into the Garden and drops 63 freaking points on the Celtics, who will go on to win the championship this year. All right, so you got to keep that in mind as well. Now, the 63 points is still, to this day, a single game playoff scoring record. All right, now, reason I'm picking this one, Wilt Chamberlain was playing against a bunch of plumbers if he wasn't going against the Celtics. So you can look at his hundo, all right, you can look at his hundo and be like, yeah, okay. Kobe Bryant dropped 81 against the Toronto Raptors without Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady.
In like February or something.
Great. Yeah, in a regular season game. To me, this was the greatest single game in basketball history. 63 points. And this is when Michael Jordan's greatest nickname of all time was coined by Larry Bird, a Black Jesus. All right, so 63 points on Boston's.
I don't think he called him Black Jesus. I think he said that was like Jesus on the court.
No, he called him Black Jesus. Yeah, he said that was Black Jesus, and that's
According
what he
to
called him
Joey.
the rest. That's what
The
he called him
gospel
the rest
according to
Yeah, that's what Larry Bird called him the rest of his career.
Joey says it.
He was
it is
calling
the
him Black
truth.
Jesus on the Dream Team, dude. Yeah, it was just that. That was it. So Michael Jordan.
And also, he was hurt most of that year with a broken foot. So he came back.
Yeah.
They were going to shut him down for the season.
he only played 12 games that year.
Yeah, and he was like, nope, I am not getting shut down. And he.
Yeah.
Great pick, Joe. Great pick.
Thank you, buddy.
End
I
of
knew,
it. Oh,
I knew,
love
I
it.
knew you were going to take it. So I had to
All
do
right.
it.
Chris, can you beat MJ early?
Oh, fellas, I love Joey's take around like it's not just stats. It's who are you playing with and when is it taking place? Like that's what's so impressive
True.
for Ohtani is it's in the
Yeah,
postseason.
playoffs.
Yeah.
In the
In the
NLCS.
postseason, in the championship series. I think the single greatest individual performance I've ever personally witnessed was in Ndamukong Suh in the 2009 Big 12 championship game, playing against the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Bitch Babies, helmed by Colt McCoy. Nebraska is playing their very last Big 12 game before they transition to the Big 10. And Sue manages to total 4.5 sacks, 12 total tackles, and 7 tackles for a loss, despite being double and triple teamed almost every freaking snap. Texas managed to have the refs put a foot on the scale. McCoy, you're familiar with that. And were given 1 extra second after time had run out, kicked a field goal to win, and one Texas coach went on to call it the least favorite game I ever won. Boys, I swear to God, I still think to this day, Colt McCoy has his wife check under the bed for Indomitian Sue before he goes to bed.
I respect that. Yeah.
That dude was a rag doll.
He's also a scary, just human being.
He is a terrifying monster.
He steps on dicks. Yeah, he
repeatedly steps on dicks.
He didn't mature in the NFL. He may have gotten worse.
No, he 100% got worse in the NFL.
He's like, yeah, it's like, okay, fine me.
This is my job.
Paying me $30 million a year. Fine me. I don't care.
I'll be just fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember watching that with my roommate in college, Hefe, and just screaming when they had 1 second on the clock left. Like, that was one of the biggest screw jobs in the history of sports.
Bad.
Yeah.
Well, we had like a whole bunch of people over to my place in college to watch it, and I can still it still smelled like stale beer from people throwing their beers at the TV for like a week.
It's the TV's fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the TV's fault.
Yeah. I didn't blame them. It was my
Sue
TV.
got third in the Heisman that year as a D tackle.
Yeah.
Got
robbed too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I got a fun one.
Yes.
What would you say? Should we take a trip time?
Trip time. I would love a trip time.
Should we go back in time to 1936 Berlin?
Okay.
Okay.
Does that sound like a good
I think that's where we were all hoping to go.
Is that okay? Let me talk to you guys, Mr. Jesse Owens.
Great time.
Jesse Owens had a hell of a day, guys. Let me tell you about it. Set world records in the long jump, 220-yard dash, 220 hurdles, and then he equaled the 100-yard dash, all in the same day. And the biggest stage in the world.
The
same day.
Oh my God.
The biggest stage in the world is the Olympics. And to just add some gravy, Hitler was in the stand hoping he was dead because he had the wrong color skin.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's a pretty good,
that's
a hell of a day.
Get awarded the gold medal in the middle of the largest
of his
stadium in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good day. That's a big middle finger. Good for your country. Good for you.
Prove that the German people are the greatest.
Yes,
in the world.
the superior race, if you will. Old Jesse Owens comes in one day, kicks all our asses, breaks a bunch of records, and
I just read this. I just finished this
redefines
book.
Greatness.
Yeah. I just finished this book by Mike Greenberg. It was Who's Your Number, and it was saying what player owns every specific number. 0 through 99, and number 36 went to Jesse Owens because of the 36 Olympics. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
all on the same day. Ohtani had a good day, but Jesse Owens also flipped the bird to the whole country and their politics and their war, and it was a big deal. So
really, maybe one of the biggest in history.
Maybe
not even just sports history.
No, that's true.
One of the greatest single days.
There's a large, Beat that, Joe. Beat Jesse Owens.
I'm going to take another black guy, another black trendsetter. Okay.
Who starts a conversation like that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with another young black man.
You got to write that in the book. That was worse than whom?
Can we just clip that?
Yeah.
Can we just clip that and have that be the?
Can you write that in the
thing
book for the squeezies in December?
Yeah.
Have that
be the only intro.
I just need to remember that happened. I just don't want to forget.
Joey's being very brave.
Yeah.
I'm picking. Wait, you're not writing in the book? I don't see you writing in the book.
Okay.
I need you to write. Go to the squeezy page.
Got it.
Next to the whom comment. I'm picking a black guy. Joey Listener.
I'm picking another black guy. So, yeah.
Okay, continue. That was
so. No, it makes sense.
Wait a minute. You got to write it perfect. I'm picking another black guy.
Yeah. Take it away, Joe.
No, it's going to make sense here right now.
Well, I mean, okay.
April 13th, 1997, the age of 21, Tiger Woods became the first African-American player to win. They're a little more PC. First African-American player to win the Masters, but not just by a stroke. All right, he shot a record 18 under par and won by 12 strokes at the Masters. At 21 years old, the first black man to ever win the Masters. They weren't even allowed to be members of Augusta when he won this. They were not. This is
Oh my
1997. 1997, and then when black people weren't allowed to be members. I thought that's like completely illegal, But I guess it's your own private thing, so you don't have to let them in if you don't want to. All right, but Tiger Woods comes up, dominates, and just shoves it in everybody's face. 12-stroke lead is still the record at the Masters to this day, and he just
That might be one that always stands. That is an untold ass whooping.
Unbelievable. Yeah, and then what does Fuzzy Zeller do? Just make some stupid ass racist comments about collard greens and watermelon. He gets fired forever. And Tiger Woods just takes the golf world and the entire sporting world by storm and has
Just kicks in the door.
Some of the greatest dominant play we've ever seen, leading up to the best single season of golf we've ever seen in this year 2000. But it all started with that first win in '97 with the Masters. 18 under, 12-stroke victory. I mean, just think about how dominant that is. That is just, I know it's not a single day, but golf is, round. So, I mean, just the same.
Nah, we'll give it to you. All right.
Yeah, give it to me. So,
We'll give it to you.
Give it to you.
Yeah.
Chris, can you beat?
Fellas, when we chose this potato, I knew exactly the two that I wanted to go with for two different reasons. And Dominican Sue was just a man among boys.
Yes.
On that Husker team. And then this is more of just an incredible personal, individual performance that's been forgotten. Fellas, are you familiar with Ernie Shore?
No.
Oh, no.
Okay, let me set the setting.
Yeah.
The year is 1917. We're not going to Berlin. We're instead heading to Boston, where Ernie is pitching for the Boston Red Sox.
Okay.
And Ernie manages the unthinkable. 27 batters up, 27 batters down across all 9 innings. A perfect game. However, Ernie is given the accolade of a combined no-hitter because the starting pitcher walked the first batter before getting into an argument with an umpire, punching the umpire, and getting ejected after that very first.
Punching the umpire. Okay.
That other pitcher was Babe Ruth.
Oh!
So Ernie Shore shares a combined no-hitter with Babe Ruth, who walked one guy, hit a guy, and then got kicked out so that he could go smoke cigarettes and drink beers. And old Ernie stepped in and knocked down 27 in a row and doesn't get his perfect game.
Wow. I have never heard that story. That is incredible. So, yeah, Babe Ruth shit the bed and he got a perfect game. Doesn't get
game.
Yes.
game. That's, him and Armando Galarraga, the two that should have got their perfect games.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to stay back in history with Chris there. Okay. Ernie Nevers. Okay. Chicago Cardinals. Played an entire 60-minute game with a freaking broken leg.
Oh my
and he
God.
scored all 19 of his team's points.
Oh my God.
Okay. He fractured his ankle with a broken leg. He scored a touchdown.
Like a Eddie Lacy YouTube video.
No, that's you're talking about Madden and Marshawn Lynch.
Was it Marshawn Lynch?
Hold my dick. He fractured his ankle, was so swollen he couldn't lace up his shoe. Scored all 19 points. I mean, that's like an Iron Man guy. This guy had a good day.
Incredible.
When he talked to the doctor, he told the doctor, something didn't feel right. He broke his leg and refused to come out in 1929. They don't make them like they used to, guys.
I mean, that was back in the day and age where the president stepped in and was like, if people don't stop dying playing this game, I'm going to have to ban it. so
That's true.
That he managed to live through the game is actually means that he was probably doing better than 2 or 3 of his teammates.
That's true. Post game, he limped to the team doctor who confirmed the break, and he reported, said, well, it didn't feel right. That's yeah.
That is one way to put that.
Yeah. So individual greatness, you don't see him as great as we didn't have any 2000s greatness, guys.
So did he break it? He break it in that game and continue playing, or
Yeah,
did
he refused to come out. He just he didn't
That's
come out.
amazing.
Yeah, Jack
And then
Youngblood.
scored his team scored 19 points. He was in charge of all of them.
Jack Youngblood played against the Steelers for the Rams with a broken leg in the Super Bowl and had a couple sacks, which is incredible. And then T.O. played with a broken leg against the Patriots. And if the Eagles would have won, he would have been Super Bowl MVP.
That's true. I remember that.
That was recouping injuries, not breaking it in the game and then scoring every single point.
That's true.
So that is that's
also
remarkable.
You may know Nevers from his other 1929 game where he's the only player to ever score 40 points in a game.
Jesus.
Yeah, he had 6 touchdowns and kicked 4 extra points. So no one in the history of the NFL. He also had a sprained ankle that whole game. This was the guy.
Psycho.
I don't know who we're even talking.
It sounds like his whole lower half is just a liability, but he doesn't seem to care.
When he asked about the game, he shrugged it off, saying just trying to keep it warm. So he kept scoring 40 points.
Can't stop moving.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, Eddie Nevers. Good for you. Is it Eddie? Ernie. Mr. Ernie. Ernie Nevers. Sorry about that. Oh, love it.
Remember, Juice Junkies, you can listen to the show on all major podcast networks and YouTube. Please follow and rate the show and leave us a review through Apple. We encourage you to follow the YouTube and Spotify channels. Be a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. Join our Juice Junkie community. Cody, back to you.
Thank you, JoJo. And shout out Juice Junkies. We had one of our best weeks ever randomly a few weeks ago. So we appreciate you guys telling people and
be a friend, tell a friend.
Be a friend, tell a friend. If you're your enemies, the people you hate, let them know there's a podcast out there that's kind of funny, kind of intelligent.
Be a junkie, give someone else their first hit.
Semi-racist without trying to be. So, yeah. That
sure.
Yeah.
We don't know the meaning of whom.
Yeah.
Chris, take us away. We won last week. We hit our first juicy.
Boys, congrats to all the Juice Junkies who tailed and hopefully all bet their mortgages on
that's
because,
what you do.
You all should be millionaires now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe Ohio State pulled off that 24.5.
So now all of a sudden, Ohio State minus 24.5 was the lock. I don't know why any of you questioned me. Sorry, rhymes with Ike. Now all of a sudden we've got NBA, we've got NHL. Like, are we expanding out? Or are we doing football?
Oh, football, baby.
Okay.
Unless someone's passionate about it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I do want to tell you guys that had you agreed, I was going to pick the Avs to be the Stanley Cup winner just to see if we would have to wait 9 months to see if we can cash a single bet.
Remember that episode in the middle of October? We had this thing. It hit. Oh,
everybody wakes up and they're like, holy shit, where did this
what are we talking
dollars come from?
Joey, start us off, friend. Your first pick over under spread, college or NFL. Take it away.
All right. The Buccaneers got their dicks kicked this last weekend, and that was not fun for me to watch. All right. And so I'm taking Tampa Bay minus 4.5 against the lowly Saints. I know it's in New Orleans, but this is a division game. Baker's unfortunately I think Mike Evans might be done, which is
he's done. He's
just sad. I don't know if he's
maybe end of the season.
Maybe end of career. I don't know.
He's on that. It's like Tyreek Hill, age wise. Yeah.
He's at the end. His 1,000-yard streak season's coming to an end, which is sad. But Tampa Bay minus 4.5. Let's go.
Ooh. Give me the Giants plus 7.5 on the Eagles. Most embarrassing loss. Giants played well. They dominated for 3 quarters. That defense looked good. Dart looked okay. Eagles, they did figure something out after their bye. But it's a divisional game. It is on the road, but maybe that little hook, that half.
That's beautiful. That's a pretty big spread.
And the Giants had to watch that film. They're going to try to make some corrections. So
I almost want to go over under something.
Oh, do it.
We're only doing spreads, but then I see
spice it up.
That number 16 Virginia is only a 10.5 point favorite over Bill Belichick and the fight who gives a shits.
Okay.
I'm taking Virginia minus 10.5. I've made a squeeze last week that I thought Belichick would be gone within 14 days.
You did.
We're on day 7 since then.
Oh, you're okay.
Let's go ahead and double down on that. Virginia is going to stomp their dicks in, and Belichick is going to be invited to find the exit.
Really?
So that puts us at a whopping plus 580. Like, boys, we're like plus 545, plus 575. Like, we're right in that zone every single week. But $5 wins you $34. I would recommend just put your house on it.
What could you lose?
Every dime you've ever earned on that. It's as good as gold, baby.
You know what's not as good as gold, Chris?
Your reading comprehension.
Damn it.
Your knowledge of the English language. So, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I did make the comment to former listener Kendall. I was like, yeah, Cody's a marketing guy. They don't worry about words. They worry about the wow factor.
Yeah.
Well, there is ad copy that I have gotten burned in my.
Nope, that's not real.
I will look over your
That's all
essays
AI these days.
if you look
the
over
wow
my
factor.
mortgage. All right, how about that? So, yeah.
The indie music's been playing, so no one threw me the joke.
Play the
Throw the
outro
shit
music.
on me. Also, announcement: I have a hole in my pants right now. I just realized. So,
Okay.
That's cool,
Is that how you got your legs in there?
oh, what was that? A dad joke? Is that?
It is.
It's right where my
It is.
scrotum and.
Keep playing that outro music. I'm sure we're
Should we
gonna
just
find
try?
it. Just keep looping it. Keep looping it. We're gonna get there.
I gotta throw these things away because my schlong's just gonna fall out.
Well, you can
There's
sew
the
them.
final statement.
Yeah.
Later, losers.